Hey guys, today we'll be making an adorable Ruffle Christmas Deco Mesh wreath. What you will need: I have a 14-inch wreath ring, 10-inch Deco mesh, Chanel stems, scissors, or a rotary cutter. Alright, let's get started. I have cut all of my mesh into 8-inch long pieces, and I have cut my stems into thirds. Sometimes I would start by placing my stems on the actual wreath ring, but this time I'm going to make all of my bundles before placing it on the wreath. So I have one piece of mesh. I'm going to place it down, and then for the next piece of mesh, instead of placing all of them down, this piece I'm going to place upwards. That way it gives a little more curl to my bundles. And then the third piece I'm going to place downwards. So down, up, down. And I'm using 3 pieces. You can go with 4 or 5 pieces if you choose to do so, and just alternate down, up, down. And I'm just going to scrunch in the center. You see it makes it nice and fluffy. I'm going to take my stem and twist it around the center of my bundle, just like that. And you could go with half a stem if you choose to do so. That'll give you a little more stem to work with, but I feel like this is more than enough to twist around my wreath ring. Once again, place my first piece. The second one I'm going to turn upside down, and then the third piece is upright once again. Now you don't have to alternate them if you choose not to do so. Several times I've made it with all the pieces facing the same way, but this just gives it a little extra flair. And I'm using 10-inch mesh, so I'm just layering the pieces one on top of the other. But with 6-inch mesh, I do like to alternate the sides. I'll put links to those videos in the description box down below, so you can decide what method you like best. But for the 10-inch mesh, I definitely like this method more. And for the 6-inch mesh, I like alternating the sides. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Take my stem and twist it around the bundle a few times. So you can tell it's going to be really cute and fluffy and flared out and fun. Alright, I'm going to make more bundles, and then we'll start placing it on our wreath. Alright, so I have all of my bundles made. Now I'm going to place it on the wreath ring. I like to make all of the bundles first because I feel like it makes the wreath making process that much faster, and I can just place them all on the ring one after the other. So it's so cute. There are many ways you can place the bundle on your ring. When I'm using the 6-inch mesh, I prefer to go with either outer, inner, outer, or I take steps from the outer all the way to the inner. Just depends on how roughly I want the wreath to be. So go with whatever you prefer. You can always make the wreath and add in more later if you choose to do so. For this specific wreath, since I'm using the 10-inch mesh, I'm just going to alternate outer, inner, 2 bundles in each section. So outer, inner, all the way around the wreath. I have 3 pieces of mesh in each bundle, 2 bundles in each section, for a total of 12 bundles and 36 pieces of mesh. I'm just going to place it and twist it a couple of times, and then tuck it away. Take another bundle. So since the first one was on the outer inner ring, I'm going to go to the inner ring. Place my bundle and twist it and tuck it away. I really could push it aside and add in another bundle, but once I flare this up, I think it's going to look really nice, and I won't have to do that. Alright, I'm going to get more bundles placed. So back to the outer inner ring, and just alternate all the way around my wreath. Right, so we are halfway done with the wreath, and it's just outer, inner, outer, inner. So this is what it's looking like. It's so cute and poofy already. I'm going to get the rest placed, and then we'll flare out all of our mesh. Alright, so I have placed all the mesh. It looks so cute and precious. What we're going to do next is flare out all of our bundles. So you can see this is how it looks right now. You just want to kind of pull and tug on it just to kind of lift it up a little bit. And it's going to, you're just going to do that for each bundle, both sides, all the way around the wreath. So I'm just pulling and tugging and separating the layers and flaring it out a little bit. And flipping that center piece definitely helps a lot so that they don't get stuck on each other and just kind of flatten out. And don't be afraid to give it a nice little tug and also maneuver and adjust, fill in wherever you think you need to. And at this point, if you feel like, oh, I want it thicker and poofier, you can just push the mesh aside and add in more mesh. Okay, I think that looks so cute and precious already. You can finish it off here. You can add an adorable sign to the center. You can add in ornaments, bows, any other type of embellishment you'd prefer. An adorable bow to the center. Just have fun with it and make it your own. But it's so cute, simple, and easy to make. I love adding a lot of embellishments, but I also love keeping it so cute and simple, just like this. So for this specific wreath, I'm going to leave it like this. I think it's just so cute and adorable. But